So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Holly Kellogg, and I'm the creator of Goddess Yoga. You are actually here. This is my house right now, my cat Quincy. This is the yoga studio that we set up to film out of. But I just wanted you to know, like, I'm inviting you into my personal energy, my home. This is where I create, where I practice, and where we film. But, I'm kind of introducing that to let you know that Goddess Yoga is amazing for manifesting. So there's a lot of courses out there, a lot of people talking about manifesting, a lot of different techniques. I get all that. And I understand, there's so many different ways. But when I look at my life now compared to 10 years ago when I created Goddess, it is drastically different. Um, and not because of what you would think. It's not because of, oh, I started the business and made all this money, or started the business and, oh, manifested everything I wanted. It was actually a really intense journey. Everything broke down once I decided what I was clear about and what I really wanted. I had a beautiful yoga studio, lived by the beach. It was a humble life, but just like a sweet little life in North Carolina. And when I started Goddess Yoga, I realized that I was actually not happy. I was very unfulfilled in an unfulfilling marriage and missed my home in Arizona, which is where I am now. And it was not an easy path. I had to make a lot of really hard decisions. I had to let go of dreams I thought were what were going to be the rest of my life, my yoga studio, my friends, the community that I built there. And I left to come home to Arizona. So when we talk about manifesting, it's not always just like, oh, I started dreaming into what I wanted and it all fell into place. That's actually, um, I would say, most of the time, not how it works. Uh, but all that to say, I moved back to Arizona and had to, not only did I leave the studio, I was a single mom, raising my 6-year-old son here and working 3 different jobs doing facials while I was trying to get Goddess Yoga off the ground here. And it was a very challenging, to say the least, part of my life. So when we talk about manifesting through Goddess Yoga, I always like to say it's not like, a perfect road forward. But when I look around at my life now, I'm like, this is all because of Goddess. So what happens is when we come onto our mats and we're willing to get real with ourselves, we're willing to look at the parts of our lives that aren't working. We're willing to let the sadness in, let the heartbreak in. We're willing to feel the feelings that we're avoiding outside of this, outside of this mat or outside of this practice. That's really the alchemy and the transformation, is allowing yourself to look at your life in a really objective way, or in a way that maybe you won't look at it outside of the mat. And it just happens. It's a journey that you take, an inward soul journey on your mat in Goddess Yoga. So when you come and you roll it out and you look in the mirror and the music starts and the lights are low, it takes you to a place inside of yourself that you don't get anywhere else in your life. A place of honesty, a place of allowing these feelings to come up. It's a safe place for you to really just let yourself be fully you. Let yourself be fully the essence of who you truly are. And because I was willing to see those things that weren't working, even if sometimes they were painful, I was able to take action on them. So, yeah, there's a lot of different aspects that weave themselves into Goddess, lots of different healing modalities. But the movements themselves are ancient and sacred. And not only the movements, but the energy, the codes that literally come in through the movement. These codes are ancient codes. I've been blessed to have had experiences with goddesses, one in particular, Isis, that showed me that these are ancient codes that are activating within our DNA a remembrance of who we truly are as women. So it is not only the intention that we have on our mat, the sacred space that we create together as women, the memories in ourselves as we move in these sacred ways, heart openers, hip openers. We even use our throat or our voice, opening up our throat chakra and Goddess. these things are really, really medicinal and powerful when it comes to transformation in our lives as women. So it's not always an easy path. It's not always a simple, straightforward path. But I will say, when I look around and look at the blessings in my life now, it is all because of Goddess. It's because I have dedicated 10 years of my life to being on this mat in this practice and on this journey of being very aware of choices I'm making, being willing to face the consequences of those choices, and if I don't like them, to change them. And to have the wisdom and the knowledge to know what to move forward on, what to listen to, when to act. So yeah, I like to say it's my compass in my life. It's where I come to receive all the answers. It's definitely a moving meditation, and it's definitely a place that I consider moving prayer.